Wow. Okay, so I was in the middle of editing my SDC Smile Direct Club video, which I will be now posting later tonight, and I see BBIG drops 20% in the after hours. Now, after market closed, I checked their SEC filings. I didn't see anything there yet, so I went ahead and got started on this video for Smile Direct Club, and boom, we get hit with the atomic bomb, and that is the delay of TYDE dividend spinoff shares until the end of December. Now, if we just take a look at the chart, you guys can see an absolutely enormous selling candle has gone on. So clearly, if you watch my last video on BBIG, which I uploaded just about 2 hours ago, the bear case is definitely what played out. We're down pretty bad right now, but I don't think this was any terrible bad news whatsoever. And if you are bullish on BBIG, now you have an opportunity to get it at a discounted price. Now, this has definitely sent us into a downtrend, right? So now, even though I don't think that this was actually a huge big deal, and we'll get into why I don't think that later, this type of candle is what sends stocks into a downtrend. Now, we are very oversold currently. This was definitely what I consider an overreaction. The downtrend will likely continue to persist, but I do think that this was a bit of an overreaction. Again, we broke that 780 level that I was talking about in my last video. I do think a downtrend is to form, especially with a huge, outrageous, engulfing candle such as this one. You can't ignore these gap downs. Now it's finding resistance at the 200 moving average, which it blasted through down to $5.63 at a low in after hours. But here's the deal, guys. So this rally right here that we saw in the past week was mix of a gamma squeeze, and it was also anticipation for this TYDE dividend spinoff. Now, this TYDE dividend spinoff, we can look at the SEC document if we want. We can see that the record date is now going to be on December 27th, 2021. So the dividend anticipation rally has come to an end, so it should go back to the level where it was before the dividend anticipation rally. That's what would make sense. But this is how I personally am seeing this as a good thing. Yes, it sucks to see your account value go down and your share price value to go down, but we still have this dividend coming at some point. It's coming in December. What's going on with cryptocurrency right now? We have Bitcoin now reaching an all-time high. It'll likely hit this all-time high very soon. And with Bitcoin going higher, and if this rally does continue throughout December, the CrypTide dividend will be worth even that much more. And I've stated this before on my channel. No value is being created or destroyed with this TYDE dividend. So if you liked BBIG at elevated price levels just because you wanted the TYDE dividend, you're still going to be getting the exact same thing for a cheaper price if you wanted to invest right now. What this also does is gives us a much longer anticipation period. And if cryptocurrency does continue to rally and the TYDE dividend is worth that much more, we could potentially see BBIG having a much longer anticipatory run. And something that's very suspicious is that we did have a very large selling candle at market open today, with the price stabilizing right above that $7.80 level. So why did we have this huge selling candle at market open at 9:30 this morning? Well, I analyze stocks in a time machine. I mean, if you look at my Twitter, I use a time machine. So someone must have also used a time machine, saw that these SEC filings were released, and then sold the stock. Or the other possibility is that some insider information was circulating and some people got access to that information before others. And yes, insider information is very illegal, but it happens all the time, especially within Congress. You know, the leaders of our country, and there were multiple senators that sold stocks before the coronavirus pandemic, before the market crashed, but I digress. Anyways, we can read the filing right here. On October 6, 2021, the company filed a current report Form 8K announcing that the record date for the TYDE dividend spinoff had been changed to October 22nd, 2021. The company has elected to change the form of registration for the TYDE spinoff dividend such that it will be filing a registration statement on Form 10. The Form 10. Upon successful completion of the standalone audit, the company anticipates filing the Form 10 the week of October 25th, 2021, with a record date of approximately 60 days post-filing or on about December 27th, 2021. So obviously people did want that TYDE dividend spinoff this weekend. They don't want to wait till December. There was this whole anticipatory run for that dividend spinoff, and now that they're extending it, obviously there is going to be a bit of a sell-off. Now, whether or not you bought up here at over $8 per share, or if you bought down here at $6 per share, you're still going to be getting the same thing. And currently the value of TYDE is being priced into the value of BBIG. And just because TYDE dividend was delayed doesn't mean that any value was created or destroyed. So if you were going to buy this stock because you want the TYDE dividend, I'm telling you guys that $6 is more attractive than $8. And I can't say this any more clear, but I need to say it louder for the people in the back. The TYDE dividend is not going to be creating additional value for BBIG shareholders. It never was. The value of TYDE is being priced into BBIG because BBIG owns TYDE. It's on their balance sheet currently. The magic stock fairy doesn't just come with her magic wand and go boom, here's some magical TYDE shares in $3 or $4 or $20 or whatever the value is for you. The financial system is filled with greedy people, and there is no such thing as free money. So yes, I do think this sell-off was definitely an overreaction, and there will be a bounce tomorrow. But just looking at it from a technical perspective, this is what will send BBIG into a downtrend. So if you did want to get BBIG for the TYDE dividend spinoff, I definitely do think you'll be able to now get it for a cheaper price. At market open tomorrow morning, we should see a little bit of a bounce. That pink line or the 25 moving average will come down a bit, and we'll see a bounce off, and I do think that it'll slowly come down because there isn't an event in near sight that will create buying pressure now. It's been extended. And obviously I would love to remain bullish short term. I would love to see this stock bounce up and go back to $10 per share. But my thesis was for the uptrend was it was an anticipatory run up on anticipation for the TYDE dividend. So now that the TYDE dividend has been extended, I do think it'll come back to $8 per share, but it's being extended. It'll come back much later, and a lot of things can change by the end of December, especially cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency can go up a lot. So if the price does go down, that is an opportunity to get more TYDE shares at a discount. And I'm sure there's a lot of people that wanted to get into BBIG in this past week that thought that it was way too expensive. Well, now's your opportunity in the upcoming weeks, upcoming months, to accumulate more BBIG shares and get TYDE. And again, if an anticipatory run up did happen once for this TYDE dividend, it should definitely happen again at some point in the future. So I know on the surface it does seem very bad what's going on, but nothing really has changed about the company. There was a delay in a dividend, but this dividend, this company that they're issuing as a dividend, is already on BBIG or Vinco Ventures balance sheet. So for them to just extend it in the future, you still have all of that value right now in BBIG stock. So the stock price shouldn't go down 21% because of some announcement like that. And what's definitely happening from this is just the classic retail FOMO overreaction, and this overreaction can definitely send it into a downtrend. So if you did play options on BBIG, you should probably get out of those at market open. I'm not going to sugarcoat it to you. Call options are going to go down very, very much tomorrow morning. I don't know what your strategy is. Nothing here I'm saying is financial advice. You do what you do best for your money personally, but I personally would not hold on to call options if I had them. Shares, you are probably in a decent position just because, like I said, no value has been created or destroyed. It has just been delayed. So you're still probably going to get that value back, but it'll be at a later point in the future. So if that's something you're capable of, then hold your shares until December. If you can't do that, then join the FOMO crowd and sell. It is your choice, not mine. I'm here to spread information. I'm here to spread my knowledge. I'm here to help you guys out as investors. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I know it's hard to enjoy a video like this. I know a lot of emotions can be going through your head right now, but if you guys did enjoy, I kindly ask that you do leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel for more updates, obviously, and hit those post notifications down below. And yeah, guys, I'm gonna cut it off now. If you have any questions, join my Discord or tweet at me at HootmoneyYT. And yeah, I'll try my best to answer you guys. That's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will be seeing you guys next time. Smile Direct Club video coming soon. Peace.